You're listening to WNUTZ, the saltiest station in the game. My name is Barry Beige. It is 4:59, which means you are right on time. Coming up next, we got Blaze and the 5 a.m. Club. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and stay successful, baby. Early in the morning, spitting game with bad boy Blaze. Early in the morning, up early getting paid. Early in the morning, tune in and get some game today. Early in the morning, 5 a.m. with Bad Boy Blaze.
Gotta get up early, nigga. Any nigga get up past 2 o'clock, it got no money on his mind. Always remember that. Any nigga who get up past 2 o'clock, if you get up past 2 o'clock every day, you 12, 13, by the time you 21, you ain't gonna be shit.
Shit, he really be fucking 10.
If you get up past 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock every day, by the time you 22, nephew, you ain't gonna be shit. Listen to me, I'm telling you.
Yo, what up, Blaze? This Big Flip, CEO of Flip Leg. Yo, everybody tune into that 5 a.m. club. 5 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday. Check in.
Living better than these rappers rapping around the clock. I built a golf course and a carport.
JD Jimerson, shout out to myself. You tapped into the 5 a.m. club. What up, Blaze?
What's good? It's your boy, the Real Chief A1, who is the Real Chief TV on YouTube. Shout out to Bad Boy Blaze and the whole 5 a.m. club. Waking up and getting your mind right to start your day. Shout out to yourselves.
Yo, what up? It's DJ Cy Mill. You're now tuned into the 5 a.m. club. Shout out yourself. What up, Blaze?
Let's see. 4:59. Shit, looks like you're right on time for the 5 a.m. club. Come for the positivity. Stay for the game. Shout out, Blaze.
Good morning. Good morning. Get this straightened out here. Good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. The club that is dedicated to the health, education, and wealth of its members. It is only during this part of the show where I will attempt to speak really fast in an effort to sound like some sort of a cool character, when in reality, just an ordinary person just like you. However, during the remainder of the show, I will be speaking in my regular but deep voice, captivating women all over the world while giving men a modeled example of someone worth looking up to. So if you were previously uninformed, it stops tonight. Your clock is right. It's 5 a.m. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's 5 in the morning. Yeah, I know. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Yeah, man. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. Thursday. It's the day. Barry Bays, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Honey C, good morning. And welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Ben Frank, good morning and welcome to the 5 a.m. club. O City Kane, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Miss Nina Pooh, good morning and welcome. This is the 5 a.m. club and I am your host, Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. Bad Boy Blaze in the 5 a.m. club. Shout out to you guys. All of you. All of you. How y'all feeling this morning? How are you guys feeling? Who's the Real Chief TV? Top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Ebony Brandon. Good morning. I apologize for the couple of minute late start, man. I was catching up on this hip-hop documentary. If you guys haven't seen it, man, Who's the Real Chief TV? on YouTube. Check it out. I got so caught up into it, man. I looked up at the clock. It was 5:03. Yeah. Ebony feeling like money. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. Honey C says, I'm still pretty sick. Trying to stay tuned. Well, you do the best you can, honey C. You do the best you can. If not, no worries. You can catch us at any time. Anytime. Hope that you get better. We want everybody to be nice, healthy here at the 5 a.m. Club. That's what we spend a lot of time talking about here. All right. Yes, today, Thursday. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. It's a quote that I like from Miss Oprah Winfrey. Don't undervalue what you do. Don't undervalue what you do, because you know what's next. The world's going to undervalue. Read Ebony's comments. The world's going to undervalue who you are. So, yeah, we got a good show planned for today. A lot of informative topics. A lot of them. We're diving into it today here at the 5 a.m. Club. Stay tuned. Coming forward, we're getting into some excellent uses of baking soda. Yes, we'll be talking about baking soda this morning and its many uses. We all know that there are very many uses. Also, wait, before we get into that, how about before we get into the baking soda, listen, we're gonna come up, we're gonna come forward here. We're gonna get into special announcements. Let's get into some special announcements for today. Any birthdays this week, celebrations, marriage proposals. Any of you guys bending the knee? We love to hear about it coming up here at the 5 a.m. Club. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check the mail and shit. Yeah, make sure the door don't lock. God darn it. It locked. Hey, it locked. Keisha! Keisha! Open the door. Hey, come on, you know 5 a.m. Club finna start. Keisha! 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 You gonna make me wake the neighbors up. Keisha, come on! Come on, man. Keisha, 4:47. You know 5 a.m. Club finna start. Keisha! Play too much. Damn. Hey.
Keisha, you play too much. You know, the boy trying to tune into the 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, any special announcements? Anything going on here? Who's the Real Chief TV says South Carolina tomorrow to see brother and nephew and watch Tank versus Garcia Saturday. Sweet. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I haven't set up to watch a fight in a minute. There's not very many exciting fighters out there to me, but I agree. These two guys, you know, the promotion has been pretty heavy. So they got me a little bit, slightly entertained. Ebony says, I'm throwing a ring in a dude's face. I'll throw a ring in a dude's face, how I'm feeling. Oh, man, that is funny. Also, we got the word of the day. The word of the day today, February. Just kidding. April 20th, Thursday, this April 20th, the word of the day. The word of the day is paramnesia. Paramnesia. All right. Paramnesia's meaning is a condition involving distorted memory or confusion. Distorted memory or confusion of fact and fantasy. Very similar to deja vu. Paramnesia. Let's get it up there for y'all. Paramnesia. Everybody says it sounds like a bad perm. Hilarious. Hilarious. Paramnesia. A condition involving distorted memory of facts, confusing facts with fiction. Due to Ebony's paramnesia state, she often have times deciphering the difference between her dreams and real life. Because it sounds like today they came together this day, dreaming about money, woke up feeling it. Is it real life or paramnesia? Is it real life or paramnesia? We will find out. Who's the Real Chief TV says the boxing game has some dogs right now. Good time to tune back in. Notable fighter now: Gervonta Davis Ryan, Garcia, Shakur Stevens, Devin Honey, Terrence Crawford, and more. It's good entertainment there, huh? Barry Bay says, met a stripper named Paramnesia. She had a fake leg and one titty. There's some club you're headed to there, Barry. There's some club you're headed to. Yeah, so special announcements. We got special announcements. No birthdays, no 420s. 420. You guys out there celebrating today, make sure you celebrate with caution. Make sure you guys take care of yourself. Make sure you guys are set up in a nice, comfortable setting and/or situation. And 420 away. 420 away, that ought to have you sky high, sort of believing that you could fly. Speaking of high and flying, take a listen to this.
I used to think that I could not go on. I really needed promo for my song. But then this nigga Barry showed the way. He had that shit done in like 2 days. Oh, if it's promo you needed, there's nothing to it. No matter the project, Barry can do it. Hit up Barry Beige. He can get your shit done today. Get your project done nice and quick. You'll have these hoes all on your dick. You'll probably be sore with these hoes spilling through your door. Need to hit Barry Beige. You need to hit Barry Beige. DM him today.
Yeah, DM him today. You want your project off the ground. You want what you're working on. Lift it. You need to hit Barry Beige. You think you couldn't go on? You need to hit Barry Beige. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I know y'all waiting on him, man. JD, where's JD? JD ain't in the building. Better get JD in the building, man. JD made his way down here. Took his trip to California. Yeah, all the way down to California. Had a good time, man. Him and his cousin. Had a great time. Shout out. Shout out to you guys. Taking this trip down here, man. Yeah, so I had to carve some time on my schedule to get down there and meet up with him. A fellow club member. You know what I'm talking about? Had an awesome time. Awesome time. We talked about last week here on the 5 a.m. Club about all these juicing recipes and this and that. And, we've been really, really focusing on nutrition and our health and whatnot. So one of our club members here took the liberty of sharing some results from our little health experiment. One of our members here was bedridden. I mean, this guy was tired, weak in the knees, didn't have very much mobility. As a matter of fact, I'm led to believe that he was even gliding around in a wheelchair just to keep the cheat off of him. But after spending quite some time here at the 5 a.m. Club, after listening to none other than BLZ, after consulting with a few other 5 a.m. Club members here, he realized, and we talk the truth here, that we talk the truth. So he tuned in heavily, took notes, followed some of our recipes and or concoctions. And he's back better than ever. I'm talking this guy could hardly move. Hardly move. Arthritis kicking him all in the tailbone. I mean, kicking him hard. What am I talking about? I got a video here for you. I've got the after. I'll show you what he did before, but then he'll show you himself how he felt after. Check it out here. We're at the 5 a.m. Club. This is Bad Boy Blaze. JD. Ladies and gentlemen, man, y'all give it up and make some noise for JD, man. JD was out there doing his stuff, man. JD was doing his thingamabobby, man. Yeah, Ebony said, that's JD. That's JD. JD out there making it happen. Out there living his best life. Barry Bay said that was JD in Espanol. Man, was that boy alive and moving or what? Did he get out there and do his thing? I mean, how's that for mobility, man? You know what I mean? How's that for arthritis kicking you in the tailbone? He got right to it, man. Did y'all see that handstand? Did y'all see get up on his head? Oh, man. Ebony. Ebony says, shout out to Poppy. JD, man, that's my guy, man. Shout out to JD, man. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas, man. Yeah, man, we had a good time. We had a good time. We had a good time, man. I like that. We're going to have to run that back, man. Y'all going to have to check out the mobility on my guy. I mean, my boy was doing his thing, man. You know, and then, of course, this is after some fruits and vegetables, man. After this nice mixture, this concoction, it was brought to life. Let's run that back. Everybody said his moves was trash. He was definitely moving though. You better believe it. You better believe it, man. JD out there doing his thing, man. Turned the party upside down. He got in there, did his thing, man. Oh, man. Barry says my dude blended carrots and tequila, then took a B vitamin. Oh, man. A lot of fun here at the 5 a.m. club, man. Man, who would have thought, man? Oh, man. Everybody said Ben Frank JD's moves are comparable to Clint. Clint music. Oh, that was hilarious, man. I had a good time, man. I had a good time. My boy didn't disappoint at all, man. I mean, you know, him pulling up was more than enough. So, yeah, I had to pull down there and put my guy, man. Everybody said, "Well, where the pictures? Where's the video of me and my dance moves?" But you guys got to stay tuned for that, man. That's gonna be on the Patreon. Coming up on the Patreon, man. Oh man, oh man, yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, man. But man, yeah, we gotta get together. We gotta get back in serious mode here, man. Coming up here at the 5 a.m. club, man, we gonna get into some good uses of baking soda.
Whenever someone brings up racism, they either think of this, they think of this, or they think of this. But this ain't 12 years of Selma. Racism today is much more subversive. Here's the problem. Talking about race and privilege is hard, but at least you can ask your one black friend, as long as they have no job, no bills, and all the time in the world to cater to your overly dependent needs. So, no, you can't ask them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thankfully, there's a solution that makes these hard conversations easy. Introducing Disparity Trap, the socially conscious board game, an easy way to have discussions around race and privilege in America. And if you're saying, why does everything have to be about race? Then calm down, Karen. It's just a board game. It's meant to make complex issues easy to discuss. And if you're saying you can't minimalize institutional oppression of an entire group of people into a board game, then chill out, Hotep. It's not meant to solve oppression. It's only meant to inspire positive, constructive conversations. Thanks to the Disparity Trap board game, I feel more confident addressing the issues that are important to me. And my friends feel like they can be a part of the solution rather than complicit in the problem. I know what you're thinking. Why hasn't anyone thought of this sooner? I don't know. Why hasn't Michael B. Jordan returned any of my DMs? The world may never know. Lori, who? So if you hate racism or think you someday might, click here to get your own board game delivered directly to you. Disparity Trap, an easy way to have the hard conversations around race. Hello? You? Yes, you. You still watching? Click the button. Y'all, they took me back to the 50s. Don't leave me here. I need you. I need you. Click the button. I know we read about it, but they wilding out here in the 50s. Don't leave me here. All right. Let me level with you, all right? Come here. I'm gonna have them bring you here if you don't click the button. I'm just playing. Click it though, for real. For real, you still watching? You know you want to click the button? Just do it. All right. That's more like it.
Stop it! Quiet! Will you be quiet? Yeah, I used to be a mess. Waking up at 4:15 a.m. Your kids shaking you, telling you to get up and make them something to eat. When they just went to sleep at 3:20, get out of my face. But ever since I tuned in to the 5 a.m. club with OOBOC, whoo, child, my baby ain't never been so happy before. Ooh, what's a hey? Ooh, I need to go and break that baby. I'm just so happy now, and I'm just so happy too. But, you know, this thanks to, OOBOZ in the 5 a.m. club, it gave me a peace of mind, Now, ladies, we might not think this is for us, because it's the male host, but he helped me open my mind up. You hear my baby? My baby went from crying and complaining to just a happy baby now. You understand? So, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it all, but, I owe this to OOBOZ at the 5 a.m. club. Thank you. 5 a.m. club, OOBOZ. Without you, I wouldn't be here, so thank you.
All right. Yeah. Back to the more serious business here now. Hey, before we dive into it, though, let's take a minute and hit those like buttons, man. I need all y'all to back out of the chat. Tap the button on that fist with the thumb pointed upward. Let's click those like buttons. Let's get our like matching our attendance here. Let's get our likes to match our attendance here at the 5 a.m. club. Like buttons are like gold. They used to be $10,000, but they are now free. Free. Tap that button and help with the algorithm. Also, we're demonetized here on YouTube, maybe because we're talking too much of the real stuff. So thank you to everyone who continues to donate to the platform. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And remember,
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, EBT. I take cash out, Venmo.
I had to boss up for a check. I had to step on these niggas' neck. I had to go and get a couple strikes. I had to trap all day and night. I remember them cold nights. I hit her like I just got out.
And don't forget, shout out to myself.
Yeah. So, man, we're going to talk about baking soda this morning. Baking soda and its many uses. You guys know the power of baking soda. Baking soda removes grease stains. As I'm sure JD accumulated several stains on his polo shirt doing that headstand in the club the other evening. Yeah, add a little baking soda, paste it up with a little bit of water. Put it right on that material of yours. That's right. Get it right on that stain. It'll lift it. Also, helps clean your refrigerator. It's nothing like opening up your refrigerator, smelling that foul stench, odor of leftover food, or food that's just very unpleasant smelling. Crack open your bottle of baking soda. It eliminates foul odors. It combats odors. That's what Grandma had that box in there for all these years. Never knew it. If you didn't know then, you know now. Also, I mean, how many of you guys use those Tupperwares of plastic dishes and containers? And when you're putting certain foods in them, certain greasy foods or stainy foods, you know, your containers are now stained. Well, guess what? Baking soda. Baking soda. It'll get those stains right out. How about splinters? Splinter recovery. How many of you guys got those irritating splinters? Very easy to get, hard to deal with sometimes. Whether you're working with wood or just accidentally contracted one. Guess what? Baking soda. Baking soda, folks. Get you some baking soda, paste it with water. Mix it with water, creating that little paste, put it on the affected area, put a Band-Aid on it. Leave it on there to the next day. And it will come out naturally on its own. Naturally on its own. It'll come out. All right. To all you grill masters. To all you barbecue guys. Yeah, you've guessed it. Baking soda. Clean that. It's nothing more disheartening about a barbecue or preparing for one, except when you think about the cleanup. Yeah, get you some water and baking soda, put it together. Spray it on those grills and gently scrub. Gently scrub. Get that black tar, gunk, goo, old stuff right off. Right off. Also, coffee stains for you coffee drinkers. For you coffee drinkers. So citrus and ginger tea I'm sipping here. So it's relatively stain free. But for you people who drink the coffee, sometimes it leaves that brown ring in the bottom or around the edges of your cup. I've seen it. Grandmother was an avid coffee drinker. Baking soda. Yes, it does. It removes those stains. It gets those stains removed from your cup. So you have your favorite cup sometimes. Sometimes you look at it, know it's clean, but don't like the look of the stain. Baking soda. Baking soda. Also, it is a natural teeth whitener. Naturally whiten your teeth with baking soda. After brushing your teeth with toothpaste, go ahead and make you a little concoction. Go ahead and make you a concoction. Water and baking soda. It helps whitens teeth, fights plaque against your gums. Yeah, it does that. Bug bites. How many of you guys live in an area or experience mosquito bites or anything of that nature? Very irritating. Very irritating. When you experience these bites, when you experience these irritations, remember, baking soda. Mix it with water, get it nice and pasty, and put it directly on the infected area. All right, here's another one. Ladies, you should particularly enjoy this one. Razor burn. Razor burn relief. That's right. You guessed it. You guessed it. Razor burn relief. You mix that little stuff up, swirl it in some water, and apply to your infected area. Before you know it, you're back brand new. You are back brand new. You're back brand new. Divine Bebop, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. See you slid on in here. Thank you for your attendance. Yeah. So who would have known, man, all the benefits. Baking soda. Baking soda should be in every household. You ask me. Anything that has that many uses. Anything that has that many uses belongs in every household. It's my opinion. That is my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it's an awesome tool to use. And I don't see why anyone wouldn't use it. Silly. That's why when you vote for me as your president, I'll make sure that everyone gets a mandatory box of baking soda. Bi-monthly. You will get brand new boxes of baking soda voting me for president and so much more.
No more wait. The time is here. Every day we see poverty, despair, and overall fuck shit. But one man has stepped up to the plate, and through his shades he sees health, education, and wealth. He is not here to fiddle nor to faddle, not to dilly nor to daddle. He has arrived to stand stock down in this mud with you until this mess in our community is purged, washed, and rinsed. It is 5 a.m. and 2024 is right around the corner. And will you rise to the occasion? Will you rise before the sun? And will you stand at 5 a.m. with Bad Boy Blaze, ready to get shit done?
Blaze for President 2024.
Oh, okay. Yeah, standing here with my right hand over my heart. You guys may be seated now. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're going to make sure that every household is furnished. Yeah, not to dilly or to daddle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We pushing this, man. This campaign is going all the way. It's going all the way. Mm-hmm. It certainly is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we're talking about my favorite part of the show. Two exceptional people in history. Two exceptional people in the history coming up here at the 5 a.m. Club with Bad Boy Blaze. Yeah. Seneca Jones, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Club. We appreciate you. All right. Without further ado, we're getting right to it. Exceptional person in history this morning, April 20th, 2023, is our man, Leland Melvin. Ladies and gentlemen, Leland Melvin, the astronaut. Yes, the astronaut. Leland didn't grow up wanting to be an astronaut. He watched the moon landing on TV with his family, but didn't see anyone who looked like him. So he never even considered wanting that for himself. He did grow up wanting to be like Arthur Ashe, the star athlete who trained 5 blocks from where Leland grew up in Lynchburg, Virginia. Around the time he started playing sports, he got his first chemistry set and accidentally burnt a hole in the carpet. He was amazed at how powerful chemicals could become once they were mixed. While on a football scholarship at the University of Richmond, Leland majored in chemistry. His classmates couldn't believe he was both an academic and an athlete. After graduation, he was drafted into the NFL. Unfortunately, he damaged a hamstring in training camp. It could have been the end of Leland's dreams, but his other love, science, was calling. Leland got a job at NASA, Langley Research Center, when earning his master's degree at the University of Virginia. At Langley, a friend suggested that he apply to become an astronaut. He was accepted on his first try. Being a candidate didn't mean he automatically got to go to space, though. He went into training, and again he was injured. He was in a neutral buoyancy lab, a big pool of water meant to simulate the feeling of space, when he suffered ear damage that left him partially deaf and unfit for spaceflight. That didn't make him any less of an astronaut. For several years, he worked at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, and he visited schools to talk about NASA. After some healing, he learned he had been reapproved for flight. In 2008, on the space shuttle Atlantis, he flew into space on the 24th mission to the International Space Station. Through football, Leland learned perseverance and teamwork. And through his career as a scientist and astronaut, he learned patience and adaptability. In his life, he found that no plan is fixed, but that hard work and dedication allowed him to reach new heights. Yes, allow him to reach new heights. So, Brother Leland Melvin, thank you. We love you and we appreciate your contribution. We appreciate your contributions in history. We hope they continue to set examples and let other people know, let other kids know that you can become whatever it is that you desire to become. You don't let anything get in your way. Perseverance is the only thing that shall overcome. Perseverance. So thank you, Leland. We appreciate you. All right. Now our exceptional woman in history. Here, without further ado, none other than Oprah Winfrey. Ladies and gentlemen, Oprah Winfrey. Born in 1954, January 29th, she's a broadcast journalist, media mogul. From an early age, Oprah had a talent for speaking. The future queen of daytime television was reciting poems by the time she was 3. After a childhood marked by abuse and neglect, during her teens, she moved with her father, who encouraged her to read books and focus on her education. During high school in Nashville, Tennessee, she landed a radio job and then moved to local television news, eventually becoming a news anchor, all while she was still in college. She had a rough patch when she was demoted for getting too emotionally involved in her news stories, but soon found her home in talk shows, where her compassion and empathy were an asset, and her dynamic personality was unmistakable. In 1985, she transformed a Chicago area show into the Oprah Winfrey Show, and a year later, it was broadcast nationally. In 1986, she started her own production company, Harpo Productions, and became the first woman of color in history to own and produce her own television show. Oprah's career did not stop with television. She has produced movies and plays, launched her own television network and a magazine. She has written books and created hugely influential Oprah's Book Club. She has won countless awards and was only the second African-American woman billionaire. Oprah consistently used her influence to help others. Through her various charities, she provides funds for schools, communities, and families in need, and vulnerable young women and children all over the world. In 2013, President Barack Obama honored her with the highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Despite the hardship of her past, she used her gifts to build a strong career for herself and created a platform to affect real change in the world. Oprah Winfrey, ladies and gentlemen. Oprah, we love you. And thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your contributions. We certainly appreciate it. Barry Page, we know you got to get to it, man. Get to the job. Make it happen. We certainly appreciate you here. Certainly appreciate you, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been this hour. The 5 a.m. Club. I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and let's make sure we got those weekly goals intact. Let's get those weekly goals together. We love and appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, no.
What up, y'all? This JD. Y'all tapped into the 5 a.m. Club. What up, Blaze? Shout out to myself.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 If you wanna get dope promo today, call up Barry Bay. He's got that dope shit that'll get you paid. Call up Barry Bay. If you wanna make dough, there's no better way. Call up Barry Bay. Go get your shit cracking, DM today. Call up Barry Bay. You post that same song 3 different times to your 6 motherfucking friends on 6 sites, and you expect anybody else to be checking for that shit? You need an audience, nigga. You need commercials. You need advertisement. You need promo. That's where Barry motherfucking Beige comes in. DM Barry Beige today on IG. That's Barry_Beige 365 on IG, and get your shit cracking today, nigga. Not tomorrow, not next week. Get your shit cracking today. No more excuses, you hoe ass nigga.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see. There's a sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by, all kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you, but who else could it be? I guess it would be nice to belong in your arms. I hope you feel the same way too. Na 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 na
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, ooh, EBT. I take cash out.